What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video of Minecraft with Landon, and today I'll be presenting my science project in Minecraft. Let's go. Enjoy the ride. It's a roller coaster. Cell theory. Wait, what? What the heck? Is that a cell? Cell membrane? What? Wow, this looked like it took a very long time. Alright, guys. This is my cell that I built. Now, cells are what comprises every living thing on Earth, from trees to plants to monkeys and even humans. And there are also unicellular cells and multicellular organisms. The difference between them is that some organisms have one cell and others comprise of many cells. Now, there are two types of cells, plant cells and animal cells. This cell in particular is an animal cell, and cells have these things called organelles, which are basically the organs of the cell and complete all the jobs and organize everything. Enjoy the ride. Keep your feet and hands inside the vehicle. This organelle here is called the nucleus. The nucleus is made in 3 layers. The first layer is the blue layer. It's called the nuclear envelope, in which the nuclear envelope helps separate the nucleus and DNA from the cytoplasm. The nucleoplasm is the pink layer. It stores the DNA and RNA from the cytoplasm and also helps maintain the nucleus's shape. And it also transports materials. And the yellow is where the nucleosis produces ribosomes and transcribes the cell's genes. Alright, let's see what we got next. Looks like we're at the ribosomes. The ribosomes takes messages like RNA messages from the nucleus, which then the ribosomes take the RNA messages and turns them into amino acids, and then forms them into long chains of protein, which then produces like full parts of protein for other organelles in later use. Now it looks like we have landed on the rough/smooth endoplasmic reticulum. The endoplasmic reticulum, there are 2 versions of them, rough and smooth. There are normally 2 of them in the cell. One is located they're normally located around the nucleus. Right now, talking about the rough version. It's often known as the RER, and it produces proteins through ribosomes that are covered in it, and that is why it further processes them. And that is why it's rough, because there's ribosomes around them. Next, with the smooth version processes lipids for later use in other organelles, and it also filters toxins so the cell is not unhealthy. Up next, we got the Golgi apparatus. This organelle here basically takes proteins from the RER and packages them up for transport to other cells and for use outside of the cell. And it also further develops the proteins before they transport them and packages them up into transport vesicles. And it's super cool. This is one of my favorite organelle in the animal cell. Alright, let's see what we have next in the animal cell. This beat goes hard. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, looks like we've landed on the mitochondria. Alright, let's see what it does. The mitochondria, often known as the powerhouse of the cell, basically stores and absorbs calcium atoms from the cell and stores them until they are needed for later use. And it also stores energy and I'm pretty sure glucose. So yeah. Now, if you follow that tunnel to your left, you'll see that little gap there. We will continue on to your next destination. It's quite beautiful, actually. Welcome to your destination. This is the plant cell that I created. All plants are rectangular and not circular like animal cells. We're going to start off with the cell wall. Now, the cell wall provides structure and protection and allows the plant to grow. It protects the plant from outside dangers. Next organelle we're going to hit on is the cell membrane, is the green stuff next to the cell wall. So the cell membrane controls what exits and enters the cell. It lets some nutrients in and some toxins out of the cell, keeping the nutrients and letting the toxins out. Next, we got the mitochondria in. It undergoes a process called the cellular respiration, which takes glucose and oxygen to produce energy for the cell and stores it for later use. It also stores calcium ions for later use. The mitochondria basically does the same thing in plant cells as they do in animal cells. A fun fact of ribosomes depends on how active the proteins are in the plant are. Look who it is, the chloroplasts. There are normally 3 to 2 chloroplasts per cell. Chloroplasts take sunlight and turn it into carbon, which then turns them into sugars for energy for the cell, and specifically glucose. It's super cool to me. I love that part of this cell. It's my favorite part. That's my favorite organelle. Next is the cytoplasm. The cytoplasm suspends all the organelles in the cell, and it's like a gel-like substance that protects the organelles from further damage. Up next on the organelle list, we got the vacuole. The vacuole is responsible for maintaining water levels in a plant. It also stores nutrients and responds to stress. Now, we got the smooth endoplasmic reticulum, the SER. It helps detoxify harmful substances, and it also synthesizes lipids, hormones, and steroids for the plant. Next step on our list is the rough endoplasmic reticulum, the RER. The RER processes proteins, folding them into their proper shapes, and then using them for later in the organelles inside the cell. Great, but not last, the nucleus in a plant cell is pretty much the same as it is in an animal cell. It stores the DNA and acts as the cell's control center. It stores the RNA also and genes and produces ribosomes. And finally, last but not least, the Golgi apparatus. This organelle in the plant cell works the same as an animal cell. It sorts, modifies, and packages proteins and lipids for transportation outside the cell wall and for the plant. It also filters waste throughout the cell, so it's really important. Something really important that the plant cell does compared to the animal cell is that it consumes its nutrients through the sun instead of consuming other animals. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for listening to my cell project in Minecraft.